Ndewo, aha Uchidi Abara onye Magangwu nke nọ na Ngọkpala, Imo State of Nigeria. Ihe a wee YouTube channel m created in order to sit down here and then read out the content of my diaries. So these diaries are events that are taking place or that took place in my family many years ago, many of which I have tried to record in some kind of devices that are no longer presentable today. I'm talking about things like recorded on cassettes. Some are recorded in VHS and all those kind of stuff. So today, I hang now to be able to read some of them out that I'm able to pick up one way or the other. Yes, so I can na-ekwukwu about the incident that is occurring in my family, and right now I am bringing it out to a wider audience. I started this channel by trying to talk to members of my kindred. So I mean Umofakaja in particular. So and for extended audience of Umaganguru. So but Rukwa at this stage that I have to now begin to talk to other Nigerians for people to know what is going on. Yes. So ana m ekwu what the rumor and propaganda surrounding whereabouts of our kid brother Joe Kano in Austria. So I am trying to find out what has happened to my brother, and whatever I'm saying here, I'm doing on this channel is a question about where is my brother, what has happened to him, and I will continue to sit down here and continue to ask that question until probably somehow I will get a credible answer to that question. Yes. So and some videos in which I'm trying to talk about how much wider the conspiracy is about what is going on in my family, because it's no longer one man's affair. It's no longer Mike's matter, because from the investigations I'm making, it has gone beyond the involvement of Mike Franca. So now it have extended to the whole of Umofagaja, the whole of Umagangun, and then the whole of some part of Anambra State. So we have like a clan of evil that is spreading, and is not only affecting my own father's children only, it is affecting the community, and then people who doesn't understand what is going on may not even know until I hope somebody somehow. I'm not begging anybody to listen to my comments in this channel. What I'm doing is not for entertainment, it's not for education, it is just for me to present the contents of my diary for future reference. Maybe somehow someday after I am dead, some other people can begin to look at or listen to what is going on and be able to, maybe the content of these diaries that I'm reading out now might somehow resonate with some situations that is yet to happen in the nearest future. Yes, but today achọrọ m ịga ọsịsọ. Ekwela m okwu ihe gbasara ndị ụmụnye, okwukwana okwu ihe gbasara how the role they are playing in what is happening in my own family. I don't need to be responsible for anybody's family, but somehow, according to the tradition of the Igbo people, and I think it is also extended to other tribes in Nigeria. Eji alụ nwaanyị akpọbata ya, so alụọ nwaanyị nke ejiri lụọ nwaanyị were ya webata, those the family of that woman has automatically become members of the other family. So this is how it goes. So o nwere ebe chi kpọta my mother. Ebe chi kpọta my mother wụ Madam Celine Onwatugo Abara. Ebe chi kpọta ya wụ Umunam, but Umunam is her biological birthplace, but she became orphan, lost both parents. Nobody took care of her until a foster mother came from Umoye. So my mother did not actually elaborate on the relationship between Sister Anna Penonumoye she did not elaborate, so I cannot right now sit down here and talk about things that I don't know or things that my mother didn't tell me. So what I'm going to be speaking on this channel are credible informations based on what I heard from my mother and things I heard from my dad. So as far as where my mother was born and how she was raised, my dad didn't have sufficient information, and as such, he didn't give me any. So mama ya I'm talking about my mom now. Mgbe nne mama na papa mama jiri nwụọ, even I don't think my mom knew them. So Madam Anna abia like a foster mother from Umuye bịa pikiri ya. So mgbe ha ji pikiri ya wụ that na she was just, I think she was not up to 10 years old. Ha kpọrọ ya jee Umuye. So ọ nọ n'Umuye ahụ nwekwa n'ebe ngashi ọhụ ebe a nọrọ zụọ ya. So with Mana, so she became like one of the children Mana nwere. So wụkwanụ onye ya gwụkwanụ ga-anọkwanụ ọrụ ya ga-awụkwanụ iji na-anọrọ as a house help. Ịma na onye enwe nne enwe nna. So there was nobody from Umunam to come and say, "Kedu the condition this our daughter no, kedu the condition our sister no," because she had nobody. But my mother was not very pleasant with the situation that she lived in Umoye, because what my mom was able to tell me was that she had the opportunity of going to school with Umu Mana, but all she gained was just the rescue which they imparted on her from her orphanage birthplace, Umunam. So she was overwhelmed and joy for that now she has a place to stay. She has somebody she can look up to as a mother. Now we're talking about a man. So it's not just having a home, having somebody to make food for her, somebody to like see her as a stepdaughter, but it goes beyond that. So mgbe mama anyị jiri nọrọ n'ebe Umoye, her job was just basically assisting with the cultivation of cassava, grinding the cassava, making it into some kinds of akrajapu. I don't know how to describe that in English. Akrajapu is a kind of mashed cassava that is baked into kind of cake. So apara je na oriengunu, apara je na ebahia yeyere and all those kind of things. So this was what my mom was doing for the years she was there. So she was just like somebody that is like that was like a house help to Mana. So at that time, the Catholic priest Onona Umoye Jabia na appealed to parents onye ọbụla nwere nwatakịrị oruru to the age of staying in the school should not be kept at home only. So the Catholic priest Ebiama ewere mama m zuo n'azụ door. Nobody brings my mother out. Nobody let them know. But they amara that o nwere nwatakịrị ejeshi ngi a na-afụta so many times. They observe the presence of a child in that very home. So the priest now they are trying to talk to them. They just like continue to hide our mom so that our mom will not be enrolled into the school. So Mama Anya Nochala Nomoye, one thing that my mom made me to understand, or she told me, was that I had a happy that all normally one thing ya misery in her life, or that opportunity of going to learn how to read and write her name. She had that opportunity while staying at Umuye, but she was positioned as a house girl only. There was no talk about how to be able to give education to a poor girl. So that was how my mom stayed in Umuye. So in my next comment I'm going to make, I'm going to begin to talk about how they quickly managed to sell our mother out to marriage as against putting her into school, because Omo Mama and they came on a school. At that time, it could have been possible if they have wanted to be able to at least or go to evening school, our mother, for her to be able to read, I mean, to know how to read and write. Maybe that could have improved her standard of life, while or even prolonged the time she would have stayed at home schooling rather than going for marriage. Thank you for listening.